So my name is Shelby Sherman. I'm a data center specialist here at Dell EMC. I really serve as a quarterback for your account team, pulling in resources from inside and out to be able to help you with your 2019 initiatives all the way from the edge to the core of the cloud. Today, I'm going to specifically focus on the cloud and our multi-cloud strategy here at Dell EMC. So we know the cloud is everywhere, and we know that it can be a daunting task to come up with a cloud approach as an enterprise business. Where do we want our applications living? Where do we want them on-prem? Do we want them off-prem? And how do we want to manage these as simple as possible? So, kind of the way that we've looked at the cloud in the past is having everything on-prem or having everything off-prem. Here at Dell EMC, we really want to take a hybrid approach, having your mission-critical applications, your tier 1, your tier 2 applications on-prem for security reasons, and then being able to tier out your tier 3 and 4 applications to the cloud. But now, as time marches on, we're looking more at a multi-cloud strategy. So being able to leverage our VMware suite of services when it comes to the cloud. So our VMware Cloud Foundation. And this is made up of four buckets. So number one, looking at number one, vSAN. So your virtual SAN, being able to pull together your VMs and not have them siloed out. So really being able to have a single point of management for all VMs, being able to cut down on complexity and drive simplicity in your environment. Number two is vSphere. So made up of two components. ESXi is the actual operating system that lives on the hardware, and then of course vSphere. So a single pane of management that allows you to manage VMs both in the cloud and on premise. Number three is NSS, and that's really the networking, really the brains behind the operation. So first off, being able to have different VMs talk to each other, and driving simplicity behind that. So, for example, before NSX came along, we had our switching, and if a VM had to talk to another VM, it had to actually send signals up through the switch, and then it had to send it back down into the other VM, into the next VM. But with NSX, we're actually able to pull these VMs together, allowing them to communicate between each other. This is really another great functionality of NSX is a geofencing like approach. So being able to actually fence off groupings of VMs. So for example, financial VMs, so financial workloads, as far as like accounting workloads, accounting software, being able to actually geofence these off. Number one, it helps with security. You're actually able to give access to individuals that you feel need access to this. So as far as like different admin within your team, different C levels that need to be able to see this, as well as being able to actually tier a group of VMs off into the cloud. And then of course back on-prem. So this allows simplicity of moving VMs, and a lot of times what we see is that with different cloud providers, we're going to get different expectations through every year. So it could be, hey, this group of VMs is actually going to cost you $20 more a month. We actually want to be able to pull these back on-prem, therefore saving money. So making this a seamless transition on and off-prem, really, really driving that hybrid approach. Last but not least is vRealize, and this is really the oil that drives the motor. So number one, vRealize is just a simplified vCenter. It's really the brains behind the outfit. You're able to actually access statistics behind each VM, and these while this software troubleshoots and gives you statistics behind where this virtual machine should live, either in the cloud or on-prem, therefore really driving economics behind this mentality, really giving you the economic benefit of a hybrid cloud. So that being said, that's a VMware Foundation. And really the goals that it tackles is cloud-ready infrastructure. So being able to leverage best-of-breed compute, best-of-breed hardware from a hyper-converged solution, all the way out to networking with NSX, as well as that cloud management, that single point of glass that's able to actually help you manage your VMs on and off prem. Why Dell EMC? Our 7 Dell technologies back this strategy. So giving you access to Pivotal to allow you to really automate your environment all the way through to all the way through Dell EMC, transforming your IT environment, giving you best of breed hardware to drive this strategy. Thank you so much, and look forward to working with you in the cloud soon.